Hello, pretty mind. Welcome to a new episode of Entrepreneurship 101. So, in today's video, I'm going to talk about the 6 questions that you need to ask yourself before to start a business. Alright, guys, so let's do this. But before we dive in, the 6 questions you need to ask yourself, I wanted to present myself and hi, I'm Jenny Vu. I'm the girl behind Pretty Mindset, and my passion is to empower and help women entrepreneurs to create the life and the business they love with the right mindset. So, the first question you need to ask yourself is, what is your why? The reason why you want to have your whys and your reasons in place is because that is what is going to push you when everything seems to fall apart. What is the reason why we go to work? We go to work because we have bills to pay. It's not like it's fun most of the time. A lot of people actually hate their jobs, but they know that at the end of the month, they want to be able to pay their bills, they want to be able to provide for their family. So when it comes to starting a business, what is your why? For me, I know that my why is I don't want anybody to tell me when I have to go to work or when I can take vacations. I want to be able to make as much money as my skills actually allow me to. I want to be able to provide for my families. And right now, with the salary that I make at my job, I'm not able to provide as much as I'd like to. I'm not able to contribute to a lot of charities like I'd like to because I don't have those funds right now. So this is my why. What is your why? The second question you want to ask yourself is, what kind of business do you want to start? And it might seem like an obvious question, but sometimes we don't take the time to actually think this through and actually come up with the right answer. And the thing is, before they come to actually wanting to teach and to learn entrepreneurship, I've always wanted to become a fashion designer. And the thing is, when you have a dream, you have to know the difference between reality and expectations. Because the thing is, what I thought being a fashion designer would be was completely different from the reality. In order for you to know what kind of business you want to start, you want to think, what is this skill, what is this thing people always tell you, oh, you're so amazing at, oh, you're so great at this, oh my gosh, I don't know how you do it. What is that skill that people know you for? What are you passionate about? What do you like? Think 3 years from now, what a typical day for you would be like in your dream life. For me, I know it would be working from home whenever I want, wherever I want. And for me, I know that because of that, I need to start an online business. And I love that. But there are also some parts that I don't really like about online businesses. But it comes with the territory and you have to take the whole package. That's why you have to understand also. So 3 years from now, I'd like to work from home, to make videos, to create content that actually helps people and empower women, because that's my dream, to empower other women. I know that I want to create a digital product, I want to create a brand, and that is what I want to do. That is what my day would look like. I would be able to be there with my children. I would be able to leave the house whenever I want and work from the library or wherever I want. That is what I want. That is what my life should look like for me 3 years from now. That's what I want. What do you want? Question number 3 would be, what changes and what sacrifices do you need to make in order for you to create a successful business? And that's one question that is very hard for many entrepreneurs, myself included, because we don't like to give up things in order to get other things. We just want to get, and the thing is, it doesn't happen like that. You have to make changes not only in how you behave but how you will conduct business. And for me, I know that I had to give up leisure time. I had to give up sleep a lot. I had to actually stop doing things that I really enjoy for a long time and just focus on my business. And it's been hard because there are some times when you fall back, to your old habits. And in those moments, what you want to do is to forgive yourself, because it's hard changing, like it doesn't happen overnight. I'm trying to be honest with you guys because it's not as easy as it seems to be, to just change overnight. There are days when I cannot be next to my husband because I have to work very late at night because my baby is sleeping, and that's the time when I can actually make any progress in my business. And So you have to make sure that you make the right changes and sacrifices. Is it the fun time that you have that you need to cut back? Actually going out with friends, talking too long on the phone that you need to cut back? What is it? Once you find out, try to cut it out gradually, because if you do it all at once, it's going to be very hard. Then you're not going to be able to sustain the new changes. Question number 4 would be, what resources do I have to get started? So many times we use excuses as a reason why not to start anything. And the thing is, you have to start somewhere. No matter what you have, where you start, you have to start. And sometimes we're so preoccupied by having the right opportunity, the right tools, having enough money in the bank, having this or that, that we never get started. And the thing is, the most common trait to every entrepreneur is to be resourceful. Maybe I started this channel and I don't have the best camera. I'm actually shooting this with my iPhone 7, and that's where I'm at right now. Eventually down the line, I'd like to invest in a DSLR or better lighting and all that, but right now this is where I can start, and it's better to start now and upgrade down the line that wait for 2 years. So start with what you have. When it comes to my YouTube channel, I'm listening to podcasts, to YouTube videos and all that to have me become a better creator, but it takes time, it takes knowledge, trials, errors and all that. And it's not only about the equipment. Sometimes we're so focused on the equipment that we forget that it is us that make the progress and the success happen, not the tools that we use. Some people have so little resources and they are able to do so many great things because they use what they have to their advantage, and they use the talent, the resourcefulness and all that they are given to actually make the best of it. So that's how you want to see it. Make a list of what you have right now and start. Just don't make excuses, just start. Question number 5 would be, how will you keep motivated and grow your mindset? Like I said, when you become an entrepreneur and you're at the very beginning of your journey, every part of you is going to try to resist the change, to resist this new adventure you're trying to go on. And that's part of the process, but how will you keep on motivated? Because sometimes you hit rock bottom, or sometimes you hit some obstacle and they are so hard, some of us don't actually get back up. One thing that has really helped me over the years and over the last few months has been to listen to motivational speakers. And I would advise to you to listen to one that you actually can relate to, because when you can actually relate to someone, to their story, it makes it easier for you to believe you can actually do it. A lot of us, we are product of what people, what society, and the mistake that we've made in our past, and somehow it's very hard to let go of that. And I think listening to people who are positive, who are helping you to train your mind to actually take you to the next step is necessary. To not only listen to them once in a while, but actually do that every single day. And the second thing would be to read books. I always say it, I'm gonna say it again, we need to read books, because true knowledge, all the knowledge in the world is in books, and we have to read because we have so many problems, and a lot of times all the solutions are in those books. So if you don't read, how will you solve those problems you're trying to solve for yourself? It won't be possible. The third thing would be to have some kind of journal where you write everything that's positive. Like I used to be so negative. When I look back at some of the journals that I had, I used to always talk about the things that were wrong in my life. And because of that, I would only look at things, through the negative angle. And that's the wrong way to do it. Even if I have a bad day, I try to write on my positive journal and write all the things that were good about this situation, everything that I've learned, because it's empowering and it makes you look at life through a different angle, an angle where you can actually achieve things and enjoy life, because life is hard and it's not going to get easier. And for you, in order for you to enjoy the ride, to enjoy this journey, you have to look at things positively and from an angle where you're learning things. Sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. Last question, and question number 6, is where do I start? So many people always wonder where to start because the information out there is so overwhelming that sometimes one advice is telling you to do this and the other is saying the opposite thing, so you're stuck in this place where you don't know where to go. And I think the important thing to do is, once you've established the business that you want to start for yourself, make some research. Don't just dive in and try to figure it out as you go. That's actually what you want to do, but you also have to do some research. You have to offer something that makes you unique in the marketplace. You have to make sure you know what your first 3-6 months and your first year is going to look like. You need to have some kind of plan for yourself in order to get there safely. I mean, it's not safe, but it's gonna be safer with a plan than without. And there is this great quote that I love, and it goes like this: if you're failing to plan, you're planning to fail. Because having a plan is probably, I think, 80% of your successful journey. You need to have a plan, because the plan tells you, if you do this and you do this and you do this, you will get to that level, you will get to that result, you will get to that income. And you need a plan in order for you to get started. For me, it was, how many videos am I going to put out every week? What offer do I have? How am I standing out in this overcrowded niche of entrepreneurship? And I had to answer multiple questions, and you have to do that. And once you do your research on what makes you different, on how you're going to conduct business, on how you're going to do all the things that you need to do, you want also to just start, just follow the plan. And sometimes we have to make adjustments, sometimes we have to make decisions that were not part of the plan. That's a part of being resourceful, like I said earlier. So I think that's all for today, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and also tell me in the comment section below where you are in your journey of starting your own business. I'd really like to know, and I'd really like to exchange, because like I said, this channel is all about doing this together. It's a community, and I want us to be all involved in each other's progress and success. And just before to go, I just want to do a quick recap of everything that we've discussed today to make sure that we are on the same track, right? Alright, so number 1 would be to know what is your why. Number 2 would be to know what kind of business do you want to start. Number 3, what are the changes and sacrifices you will need to make to succeed. Number 4, what resources do I currently have to get started. Number 5, how will you keep motivated and build an entrepreneur mindset. And last, and number 6 would be, where do I start? Once you have that, I am confident that you will be equipped with the right tools and the right mindset to start your journey successfully. Thank you guys so much for watching. I try to do my best here for you guys, because I know it's not easy. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'm watching you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.